Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. So we're just passing the junction of Lafarge Road and Dallas Drive on the easternmost edge of Kamloops. Now over on the right there, that's highway number 1, the Trans-Canada Highway. And we're doing a little route that's going to parallel it for quite a ways. And then we're going to turn up, just go for a drive up the hill towards Barnhartvale Rd. And it's actually, there's a shorter way to get where we're going, but this is going to be more of a kind of a sightseeing kind of thing. But I want to get to the Barnhartvale Rd area, because the next trip we're going to be doing is kind of a neat one on a little shortcut there. But anyway, so this is going to get us there. Now this area coming up here is a neighborhood called Dallas, and I don't know, there's about 5,000 people or so maybe that live here. But that's, like I say, the easternmost edge kind of Kamloops. And it's kind of a nice little drive through here, mostly residential right here, but we climb up the hill and it's you get a pretty good view of the valley if you're heading the other direction, but we'll be climbing up out of it. This route we're taking, it's going to take about 15 minutes or so for us to get up there. And Barnhartvale Rd, I've done a video in the past where we came from the Monty Lake area and came through towards Kamloops, and this is the other end of it. That Barnhartvale Rd actually terminates at Dallas Road, or Dallas Drive, sorry, the one we're on here. It's the middle of summer right now, and there's been a lot of forest fires, so this is one of the first days where it's really, really nice without a bunch of smoke in the air. Just so you know, the camera that I'm using hangs off the side of my truck, so it looks like I'm driving over the center line, but I'm really not. So if you stayed on the highway, the Trans-Canada there, you could do the same thing in about half the time probably. Because I think it's 100 kilometers an hour along this stretch. And on the other side of the highway is the Thompson River, and that's the South Thompson. It drains from Shuswap Lake. A lot of people head out Shuswap Lake with houseboats, that sort of thing, in the summertime. Pretty popular place for water skiing as well, that sort of thing. It's quite big lake. As we get closer to this end, there's probably a couple of pubs and restaurants around here. I wasn't going to make a video of this originally, but I thought, oh, it's a nice day. Probably a lot of people never taken this road before, and it's right next to the highway, something different. But yeah, if you like this kind of thing, think about subscribing, and because I do 2 videos a week, and some of them are more kind of dirt road kind of type stuff, and every once in a while we have to take the highway to get somewhere. But yeah, everything helps. You hit the like button, that helps me out a lot too. But I don't know a lot about Kamloops, but and I always just kind of refer to this as Dallas Drive, but I guess I didn't know this whole neighborhood here was called Dallas. Going to be coming up to a traffic circle or roundabout, whichever way you want to call it, and you can, if you follow that little vehicle there, that's going to take you to the highway going eastbound, and we're going to head up here on the right. That's Todd Road. And if you, we passed it, but Barnhartvale Road was not that far away from that roundabout. And that's where we're ultimately going. So, if you wanted to shave off 5 minutes, you could just go straight up Barnhartvale Road. This is so different than a lot of places in BC. That's what I kind of thought I'd show people. But it's kind of a neat little area. You can get, things like rattlesnakes and stuff around here, and black widow spiders and that sort of stuff. So it's kind of surprising to a lot of people that we have them around here in BC. But Yeah, around Kamloops and down and through the Okanagan and Fraser Canyon and stuff as well. Probably you get some rattlesnakes through there. The rattlesnakes we have, I think they're called the Pacific rattlesnake, if I remember correctly, and if it means anything, it's supposed to be one of the least venomous type of rattlesnakes. Not that you know that's gonna matter to you when you get bit. I had to take a rattlesnake kind of awareness course and stuff with some stuff I had to do in the past, and yeah, some of these facts just come out once in a while. I had driven this road before, but I was just kind of winging it, so I figured it was busy enough looking that it probably came back out on Barnhartvale Rd, and it did. So the whole way along it's just Todd Road, and then we'll eventually get to Barnhartvale Rd. And there's a gas station grocery store thing there called, what's it called? The Pond Country Market. I had to write it down, but it's kind of the only gas station up around that area, and I used to cut through to go fishing at a couple of lakes and stop there for gas a couple times, I think. Nice little area up here though. Pretty good view from a soccer field. So that's Barnhartvale Rd there. We're just going to go to the right, but I think this will be we'll end the video and pick it up here next time, and yeah, next one should be good. But thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.